Good y'all, my name is Retro and welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Last time we did Star Cup and Special Cup. Now we're going to do Shell Cup and Banana Cup in 50cc. We're basically halfway, like after this we'll be like halfway through the base game of like Mario Kart 8 on 50cc. And then after that we'll do the rest. And then next will be the DLC. Alright, we're gonna play Black Yoshi. We're gonna play my man's Black Yoshi. Mans is gonna be in the W25 Silver Arrow. Mans is gonna be dodging the cops and be doing tax evasion at the same time. Speaking of that, can't wait for GTA 6. Yeah, I can't wait for GTA 6. He's like saying about Yoshi, Black Yoshi, dodging the cops and doing tax invasion. Like, made me think about GTA 6. Alright, here we go. Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii, another like good game, Mario Kart game. Besides all the people abusing the bikes and the wheelies and crap, Mario Kart Wii is a really good game. I'm not gonna lie, because of like, I never really used the bike like that in terms of Mario Kart Wii. The only time I really did is when doing 100cc. It's when they force you to basically drive in a bike. And then it's just like, I'm not really so fond of the bikes. It's like, the bikes are just really broken in Mario Kart. Like, the wheelies, it's just like, it's just so broken. Like, you just get a burst of speed every time when you do a wheelie, and you can just abuse it. You can just abuse the mess out of it, and I'm just like, like, bikes aren't it for me. Like, I'm gonna stick to driving a car. I like driving a car in Mario Kart. Only time I'll really drive a bike like that, is with Link, because Link does not look good in a car. With him crisscross applesauce, and then like his knees popping out and crap. Like, Mans is like tall in Mario universe. Like, yeah, it's just, yeah, definitely not gonna use him in a car. I can't. Like, I can't with him, like, with his knees poking out like that. I'm gonna catch up to... well, we were going to catch up with Cat Peach and just lap her until she just pulled out a bullet bill, which didn't bring her that far. Huh. So we did lap Cat Peach. We did lap her. Huh, that bullet bill did not bring her very far. That bullet bill was basically useless to her. On to the next one. Ah yes, Mario Circuit. Black Yoshi driving through Mario Circuit, dodging cops, evading taxes, and selling some mushrooms on the side. Them special mushrooms on the side. Man's gotta make like man's gotta do what he has to do to get them gold coins. Clearly I'm joking. Clearly I'm joking. That's probably also gonna be trying to dodge that child support. I'm done. 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 Alright, we're gonna drift here. Drifting over here. There we go. Man, can't wait for 2024. Like 2024 is going crazy for gaming. It's like we're getting all these cool things in 2024. Like it's like Princess Peach Showtime. I can't wait for Princess Peach Showtime. Like it's been like years since like Princess Peach was like the main like heroine, like the main lead within like in like her own game. So like we don't talk about Super Princess Peach. We don't talk about that. Like oh my, like if Nintendo was to basically release that within this day and age, people would try to cancel them. Like they're a lot talking about stuff. Oh, Super Princess Peach is sexist, and even though people still try to cancel Nintendo to this day, talking about some, oh they're racist, oh they homophobic, da 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 da, over some dumb stuff, basically. That's it. On to the next one. Ah yes, Cheap Beach from Mario Kart DS. I actually enjoy this track a lot, I really do. Like, it looks so good. Like, look at that water, Chief. You know, like, you know when a game looks graphically good, when the water looks drinkable. That was a tight drift. Tokyo Drift. But yeah, speaking of like going back to the topic about like things coming out in 2024, we're also getting Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which is apparently a remake of a Game Boy Advance game. Another game I never really touched, and like because during the time within the Game Boy Advance days, it was like when I was 3 or 4 years old, and during those times, I was mostly playing Mario, Luigi Superstar Saga, and Sonic Advance 2, 3, Sonic Battle. Yep. And then it's like, I remember my cousins would always have their like Game Boy Advances, and they would never share. They would never share, like, let me play, or never would, like, share, like, their Mario Bros. Like, let me play, like, their Mario Bros. Game or anything like that. They would never really share. So then my mom got me my own Game Boy Advance. Actually, she got me the better version of the Game Boy Advance. She got me the Game Boy Advance SP, and then from that point, I had my own games. Wait. That's when I had my own games. Like, I basically, like, had the better version. Like, I had the Game Boy Advance SP, which, like, you can close it and stuff. Like, yeah. And then I think you didn't have to get batteries for it either. Yeah, you didn't have to get batteries for it. I think the Game Boy Advance had to take batteries. Yeah, you didn't have to get batteries for it either. It had like a rechargeable battery within it, and it had like a charger. But yeah, like the Game Boy Advance, like Game Boy Advance SP days. Like, ooh, I miss those days. That's why I have a DS Lite. so I can play Sonic Advance 3 and all the other games that I had when I was little. All right, N64 Toad's Turnpike. Love Mario Kart 64. Anyway, going back to like the topic of what I was saying, like it's funny because like the story that I just told y'all is basically very similar to like a story like my uncle told me about my biological father. Like, even though he's not really around, he wasn't really around like for my life to begin with at all. But like he always like told me how like, oh, my biological father had like, oh, like he was a gamer too, just gamer too, and that like, oh, he had like his Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and that he would never share with my uncle. Like he would like basically was like never sharing his Super Nintendo with my uncle, and then my grandfather basically got him the Sega Genesis. Yeah, it was the Sega Genesis, and then he basically like, and then he had his own games, and then he didn't share because then apparently my biological like father wanted to like play like he wanted to play the Sega Genesis, and then my uncle basically had some payback. He had some payback. He's like, nah. He's like, no, man. Like, nah. You wouldn't let me play your Nintendo, so I'm not letting you play my Sega Genesis. Oh God. I haven't spoken to my uncle in a hot minute, and then spoken to my freaking like my sisters in a hot minute. But hey, that's what happens when you move to a whole nother state, like far from them. And the only way to contact is through like phone, and you know how like peeps can be busy and fam can be busy. Anyway, we're on the last lap. I do like Toad Turnpike because it's like a whole figured 8. And then not only that, I do love me some Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 is great. I do have Mario Kart 64 on my Wii U. Yeah, maybe I should play Mario Kart 64 for the channel. Yeah. Someday. But yeah, that's it. Yoshi successfully did his tax invasions while dodging the cops and selling them special shrooms in Super Mario, Super GTA. I give up. I'm done. I'm not gonna try to further go on with the joke because I dropped it. I can't. Dang, Peachette like knew I was talking. See, Peachette knew I was talking that shit. Peachette knew I was talking shit about her, so she threw that blue shell at me like for revenge. She knew I was talking trash about her. But yeah, anyway, that's it. We're gonna go to Banana Cup. Alright, we're gonna play my boy Toad from Steam.
That's right! Toad! I'm Steam!
See my boy Toad. Alright, I'm trying to figure out which car. Man's be playing some Animal Crossing on the low. Anyway, let's do Banana Cup. Alright, Dry Desert from Double Dash. I love Mario Kart Double Dash, I have no idea. Favorite Mario Kart in the world, Double Dash. Yeah, speaking of Animal Crossing, I was talking about that earlier. Maybe once again, like, I don't know if I said this before, but maybe I should do some Animal Crossing videos or Animal Crossing live stream. Maybe. Someone about trying to freaking Koopa Troopa trying to take me out with the green shell. Man's not fond of Animal Crossing. Man's like said like, oh, talking about Animal Crossing. Like, man's was not fond of be talking about Animal Crossing. He's not fond of Toad basically liking Animal Crossing. There we go. I'm about to say, cause last time that didn't work. Like, from other times when I tried to do that, it didn't work, and I just get railed. But like, I'm glad that it worked there. Doing pretty good so far. So just cruising, possibly listening to some Animal Crossing music. Because man's an Animal Crossing fan. Man's be playing Animal Crossing in the love. Speaking of Animal Crossing, we got the male villager here. Man's probably a big fan of the villager. We'll probably ask him for an autograph later. He'll show it off to Peach. He'll show it off to Toadette too. Well, I was trying to drive through the middle, but I guess no, I can't. I'm just not that guy apparently. I got all 10 coins. Donkey Kong with the freaking star. Freaking Petey Piranha with the freaking star. Yo, they did my man's Paratrooper like dirty. Like, I know he's basically just a Koopa Trooper, but like red shell and like he has wings. But no, it still would have been cool if Paratrooper was in the game. Like, I actually would prefer Paratrooper over Toad, Toadette. Like, not Toadette, Peachette. There we go. Like, we should have got Paratrooper. We could have got robbed. Alright. Donut Plains 3 from the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Three, two, one, go. But yeah, going back into the topic, we could have, like, Rob could have been a character. Like, we had Rob in Mario Kart DS. Like, I swear, like I said, they did Mario Kart DS like dirty. They did freaking Mario Kart 7 dirty a little bit. They freaking also did Double Dash Dirt, even though like most of the characters per se was from Double Dash. Because Birdo, Diddy Kong, and Petey Piranha, they were both from Double Dash. They both originated as characters from Double Dash. So it's just like, when it comes to characters, like, they did right with Double Dash, but like, when it comes to tracks, they did Double Dash dirty. Like, only Waluigi Stadium and Daisy's Cruise, which I'm grateful for Daisy's Cruise. I'm happy that we got Daisy's Cruise. I'm happy that we got Daisy's Cruise and freaking Daisy's Circuit. Because I didn't think it was possible to get both. I didn't think Nintendo was going to be that generous, basically, to Daisy, like to Best Girl Daisy, and give us both. I didn't think that was going to happen. But yeah, we're just gonna lap the villager real quick. Oh my lord. I guess not lap the villager because we are still tiny. Oh, yeah, we are. We're lapping Villager and we're lapping Peach. Damn, she saw the banana coming. She saw the banana coming. I thought we hit her. It's fine. Yeah, Villager and Peach are not doing very well. Alright. Banana Cup. Royal Raceway. Another, like, N64 track. I do like this track as well. This track is pretty cool. It's like the third race. Here we go. Alright, just gonna be blasting through here. Technically, this is home advantage. This is home advantage for Toad. Because it's the Mushroom Kingdom. It's Princess Peach's castle. But then it's like, we have to watch out for Peach. Because this is also home advantage to her too. This is her castle. But then again, we cruising. We in first place. 50cc is easy. We just cruising by. The weirdest thing about Toad is that mushroom head, people, like, there were times to where it was like, it looked like it was like a cap, and that it wasn't his head, and that he could take it off. Like, Nintendo, why did y'all do that? I always thought that the mushroom part of that thing was his whole head. I didn't think that was a cap. I don't know. But then Nintendo changed it to where it's like, oh, it's not a cap, it's its actual head. And I'm just like, it's too late. The damage has already been done. The damage has already been done. Like, I'm already weirded out by the realization that we can, like, that used to be a cap that he could just take off, and then under that cap, he's just like, it's like a tiny bald head. It was just so weird. It was just so weird. Doing pretty well. So final lap here. Remember when Toad used to be a character in Mario Party? It don't really seem like Toad can be a character anymore. Same thing with like Toadette used to be a character as well. It don't even seem like they made her a character anymore. Super horn, please. Or not. Or not. No. Or yeah. Just keep. I'm just gonna keep getting railed in the end of the race. That's it. On to the next one. Ah, Donkey Kong's Bitch Ass Jungle from Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. I do like this track a lot. And I'm actually glad they brought this back. It looks pretty, like, and it looks really good. Alright. I never really played Donkey Kong Country Return. Only time I really did is when I played the demo on the 3DS. And then I always wanted to like... And the game was fun. And it made me wanted to get Tropical Freeze, and I don't have it. But someday I will. Someday I will get it. And then I want it. And then maybe I'll get like Donkey Kong Country Return on the Wii, and then I'll buy it on the 3DS. Speaking of Donkey Kong's bitch ass, apparently he's gonna get a new game soon. Like people thought that everybody thought Donkey Kong was gonna actually get a game, but then it turns out it was Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and it wasn't really a Donkey Kong game. It's like a Mario game, but Donkey Kong is like the main antagonist. And Donkey Kong fans were kind of triggered a little bit, they were kind of peed off, but it's like now there's like rumor that like, oh yeah, eventually like a new Donkey Kong game is coming, and like don't lose hope, basically, which is all good. I'm all for basically playing a I'm all for playing like a Donkey Kong, like a new Donkey Kong bitch ass game. I thought I pressed the trick button. I thought I pressed the freaking the jump button while I was holding a GIF. It's all good. It's all good. He's still in first. He's still shooting. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Say something real quick. Like, I wanna, like, I'm actually hyped for, like, the next, like, Switch to come out, and I'm hoping that they call it, like, the Super Nintendo Switch. I don't like the whole name about, like, Nintendo Switch Pro or Nintendo Switch 2. It would make so much sense if they basically did like, it wouldn't even make sense if it was like, oh, Nintendo Switch XL, because it's not a DS. It's not a DS. It would make sense if it was like the Super Nintendo Switch, and it would be like referencing that NES, like the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, it'll be referencing that. So it'll be going from the Nintendo Switch to Super Nintendo Switch. It just makes a lot of sense, and I hope that they call it the Super Nintendo Switch. I really do, and I cannot wait. But one of the things that triggers me about it is that Smash fans would be like, oh, new Switch? Oh, new Smash game. Like, calm y'all asses down. We ain't getting Smash in, like, for, like, possibly, like, a whole year within, like, the Smash, within, like, Switch's, like, the Super Nintendo Switch lifespan. Like it ain't happening. Like you're not just gonna get smashed straight off the bat. That's not happening. And then some people would say like oh, Ultimate's is the last Smash game. No, that's not true. That's not true. Nintendo, like Smash basically is the cash cow for Nintendo, and what Nintendo's gonna do is they're gonna keep milking the cash cow because it gives them money. So Ultimate's not the last Smash game. But yeah, enough of my rambling about that, because that is the end of Banana Cup. Yeah, that is the end of Banana Cup. Alright. And then within the next video, we'll be doing the Tanuki Leaf and the Thundershot Cup. Or the Lightning Cup. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this wonderful video, and if you liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do another video, or a live stream, or a community post. Please take care of yourselves and have a damn good one. Peace!